The Never-Ending Story, released July 20th, 1984. Directed by Wolfgang Peterson. This story follows Bastian, our main character, played by Barrett Oliver. He's had a hard upbringing, along with his widowed father, and has trouble making friends as a result of being bullied after school. One day he hides in a library to avoid the bullies. There, he comes across the book, The Never-Ending Story. As he starts to read and the story progresses, Bastian realizes it's more than just a book, and the land of Fantasia that lies within its pages. It becomes clear to Bastian that the characters that reside in the book not only come into the form of his imagination, but they're also desperate for his help in order to save them all. This film was always a favorite of mine growing up with its characters and then story. It was very dark and emotional for the time of me being a child. And the costumes and puppetry was really fun to look at. The movie is based on the book that was written by Michael Ende, which has the same title. Even though this film was made in the 80s, it doesn't really have an 80s vibe aside from the music. And even today, this film holds up really well in my opinion, and it's just a really beautiful film for not only children, but parents or adults. I even named my dog after the film. This is Falcor, everyone. Say hello. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw her before I got her. I rescued her. The film has a lot of funny moments in it, as well as very sad moments, especially for a kid. Like the scene with Artax, the horse. And at the very end, where the Nothing does in fact destroy Fantasia, which is bold for a children's film. And there's nothing, like Falcor and Atreyu are flying through space, and they see nothing. It's all, the whole land or earth of Fantasia is demolished, and nothing but rocks. And it's just, you think it's the end of the story, honestly, even though it's titled Never-Ending Story. But it turns out there's hope after all, thanks to Bastian. I love the sequel, the second one, when I was a kid a lot, but then as I saw it when I got older, I didn't like it, honestly. I mean, it had okay moments with the story. It was just some of the, like the villain was really lame, and then you've got a different actor playing Bastian, and which that's never a good thing, changing actors for characters that you love. And then, and the third one, that was just terrible. I never seen that growing up, but then when I was older, I bought it because I wanted to finally see it, and God, I could barely sit through it. They just changed so much. They changed the character of Falcor into this idiot where it's supposed to be this wise, creature, and the others, and now he's just stupid and like supposed to be the comical relief of the story, which that was really that bad. It had Jack Black in it, so So I would stay away from the third one at least. Maybe watch the second one again if you want to just watch it after the first one. But the first one is always one that I'm gonna always love as one of my childhood favorites, and then I think you will too, because it's that good of a movie. Definitely see them remaking this, but it'll be a fuckfest with CGI and everything. But it'd be interesting to see if it was done right, with a good director and cast, and then if they actually used animatronics for like Falcor and everything or something, that it could really be spectacular. But anyway, that's it for now. We hope you have a good day.